Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
You're listening to Independent TV 7 as it is concerning the headline which says how Wike revealed what he told his wife as he plans to vacate the office of the governor. Wow, okay. And yes, so Wike, the governor of Rivers State, has revealed a romantic conversation he had with his wife, Iberichi Wike. According to the Daily Post, the governor stated that he has fulfilled his campaign promises during a dinner reception held in his honor on Monday night to celebrate the distinguished award in infrastructure. Yeah, also delivering a recently presented to him, and that is what it is. Mr. Wike, who declared he no longer has a job as governor, he revealed that he previously promised his wife full attention, saying, "You will kiss me until you get tired." And now the governor expressed delight that he had kept his promise to the people of the state, stressing that he would be leaving the government house with excitement in 2023. Now, Wiki said people should try to keep agreements made with others, and if they do not keep such agreements, what will happen? I'm asking Wike back because it is not the promises they made when they wanted to get to office that they fulfill. So if he's trying to tell us that people should do this, people should do that, then he too is not a saint. But notwithstanding, anybody can advise anybody depending on how it comes. It doesn't matter. Wow. According to what he said, they said people should try to keep agreements made with others. An agreement is an agreement, and I will stick to my position once I agree with you. And that is why they are having difficulties there. They are able to sleep. Well, I don't know who the narrative is going to now. I'm going to do whatever I need to do, and I'm going to be happy. Well, there are no regrets in my life. In fact, I told my wife now that I don't have a job. You can kiss me if you can until you're tired. That is what Wiki is trying to tell us. You can kiss me, whatever. But the notion and what I see in here and what I can deduce from what Wiki had just said, he said, promise is a debt, or rather, if you have an agreement with somebody, keep to the agreement, keep to that promise. And if there is an agreement between both parties or two parties, and then there should be fulfillment in that. But what I'm going to say is that even if Wiki is telling us or advising us to keep an agreement with whoever we might have made any agreement with, I believe that it should be in all ramifications. And I would say nobody is perfect. Well, that's what people say, but you can work towards it. There is no perfect being. Even the Jesus, they are shouting, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus tried all his best, all he could. He gave all. Perfection is giving all. And giving all to who? Giving all to God, or giving all to humanity, and giving all. Because if you give all to God, God will give back, what he has promised. That is what the agreement is. Now, before we were born, before we were made, God already knew us. God knows the best, and God knows why we are alive. And that is not what it is. If we think there is no perfect man, there are workable perfect people. You understand? They will want to work it out. If you don't try something, it still becomes a risk. There is no risk when there is risk, or there is no risk when you are taking risk, or rather, if you do not take risk, there is still risk. So risky is just risky. So if you say something is risky, that means you've not tried it. Now, until you try it and you have a story to tell, that is when people will now tell you that, wow, this thing can be triable, or is triable. If there is an English word that says that. Well, in the area of what Wike said, they said people should try to keep agreements made with others. Now, the government of the day, do they keep agreement? Because I believe Wike and his co-author, I'm sorry to use that word, or rather, Wike and co, they have not fulfilled any promise they have made. And well, if you want to look it holistically, individually, we will say Wike, as the governor of Rivers State, I don't stay in Rivers, but from the antecedent, from what I have seen so far, from his documentary, from his from his speeches, and not all, at least Wike stand out to say the truth. And to what happened recently between him and the PDP Atiku saga and thereabout, he wants justice, and if justice is for one, justice should be served as for all. That is what it is. And in the area of agreement, that's where I'm bringing out my point from. Now, if one or two persons have agreed, like what article did, I don't know if you know the antecedent, but in my next article or in the previous article, I've done that. But I can just summarize. Agreement is an agreement. So article, floated or flaunted his money, on PDP, maybe because he has money. Well, no one has a monopoly of power. Even if he have money or he has money, money can't buy all. Though money can satisfy present need, but money cannot buy tomorrow. Rather, agreement, like Wiki has said, agreement is an agreement. Well, that is why I, like what he said about the agreement. But in a nutshell, he's just talking about the revelation he told his wife as he plans to vacate the office of the governor. Well, he not vacate to, the needful should be done. Yes, so Wike, the governor of Rivers State, has revealed a romantic conversation he had with his wife, Iberichi Wike. According to the Daily Post, the governor stated that he has fulfilled his campaign promises during his during a dinner. Wow, and a dinner and a reception, which was held in his honor on Monday night to celebrate the distinguished award in infrastructural project and delivery recently presented to him. And then Mr. Wike, who declared he no longer has a job as a governor, he revealed that he previously promised his wife full attention, saying, "You will kiss me until you get tired." That is Wike for you. In the area of keys or no keys, governor or no governor, is human also. He might just be the number one citizen of River State. Doesn't mean that he's not romantic, doesn't mean he does not take full responsibility of his household towards his wife, towards everybody. But people would always say Wiki. They know they take Wiki matter serious now. So Wiki of all people, like Ogogoro. Nobody like to drink Ogogoro. And that's what he said. He was, the man drinks too much and all that. Well, if he drinks and he's still governing River State, that means he's not a drunkard, or I wouldn't judge anybody. He too might have said it, one way or another. There was a time I was listening to a commissioning, though in River State. He was talking about drinking alcohol there, but he said that people usually abuse him. They abuse him because he drinks. That's what he said. He said people always they abuse him. He spoke pidgin. It wasn't even in pure English. He broke down the English to their level for the one they can understand. Said the people usually take him for a drunkard, but notwithstanding, he does not drink. Yeah, there is no one that would say he does not drink or there, but that was the word coming from Wiki. Say drink is drink. I can drink pure water, I can drink Coke, I can drink whatever. But alcohol, in a nutshell, he said I can't take alcohol or I can taste or thereabout. But the bone of contention here is agreement, and both Wike told his wife when he leaves office. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share your views in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and share this news so that others can be aware. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.